The word? What's the word? What's the word? Hopefully everybody having an amazing day. Shout out to everybody joining the live. I appreciate y'all tapping in. If this your first time on my live, put a one in the chat. Not gonna be on here too long this morning, y'all. I gotta go on my own network and go live over there, y'all. So shout out to everybody that's tapping in real quick. Wanted to get in here real quick. I know it's Monday morning. A lot of people are at work or going to work right now. And I just want to say, stay encouraged, y'all. 100%. The more you stay the course, the stronger you'll become. What's up, family? The longer you stay the course, the stronger you will become. You know, I know getting up on Monday mornings can be stressful for a lot of folks. I know getting inside that parking lot can be even more stressful for a lot of folks. I know having to deal with your peers, management, whoever at your job can be a bit stressful. You've been preparing for this meeting for 2 weeks and now the day didn't came and you're like, man, am I gonna get this right? I don't want to look crazy here going through this meeting. What's up, family? So stay strong. Keep on brainstorming. Keep on trying to figure out what's the best course of action for you and your bloodline. Don't be afraid to put one foot in front of the other in order to get to your goal. Because the reality of it is, it gets easier. It gets way easier over time. And you have to practice, 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 practice every single day. If you're not at it single day when you wake up, it just prolongs you getting to your goal. So, you know, this morning as we live, and again, I'm not gonna be here too long because I have to go live on my own network, Zabo103tv.com. The people that's on my network, my own platform, get ready to tap in. We're going up at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna chop it up. If you're not on the network right now and you want to be a part of the network, go on over there and subscribe. So you can go ahead and get logged in and be ready for the live. But we're gonna continue to go up. And whether you're on the network or not, again, continue to grind. Because the reality of it is, if you don't continue your grind, nobody will. They definitely not going to do it for you. And I can tell you, this is me wholeheartedly, y'all. I'm trying to, I know I'm a little mellow this morning, but a lot of people right now are working out their dreams and they're thinking about giving up. You're right there. Don't give up. I'm almost begging you not to give up. Because if you give up on your dream, you will always fulfill the next person's dream, regardless of how you look at it. Whoever is the owner of the company of your job, you're fulfilling their dreams right now. You don't want to spend your life allowing everybody else to use your talent other than you. You just don't. So you got to keep moving forward because it's going to get easier as you get closer to your destination. I appreciate your family. I know for me, and I talked about this a little bit last night when I was live, you know, when I finally got to where I wanted to be so I could leave Bank of America, I realized I only needed to do 2 or 3 things 2 or 3 things would have got me in a position to leave the bank. It wouldn't have took me 3 years after I made a decision to do what I needed to do. It probably would have took me all of 6 months. It probably wouldn't even took me 6 months. And the reason I'm saying it probably wouldn't have took me 6 months is because I was already conducting business. And being that I was already conducting business, if I would have understood a few things, I probably could have left the same day I figured it out. But I had that fear in me. I was scared of, man, what if it don't go all the way right, man? I still got to put food on the table, man. I just retired my wife. I can't just go out here and leave my job right now because I don't know what I'm doing. But that's not me not believing in myself, because it's not about you believing in yourself. It's about you knowing yourself. When you believe in yourself, there's a form of doubt. When you know, there is no doubt. When I left Bank of America, I knew what I was going to do. I knew how to move and how to operate. I didn't know everything, but I knew I was never working for nobody else last name other than my own. What's up, family? Think about what I'm saying. And when I think about all of these different ideas and dreams and businesses and all these different things that people have in their head, right? I think about how much time people waste living in fear. I think about how much time people waste trying to figure out who's the right person for them to connect with so they can live their dream. And it's not somebody else's dream, y'all. It's y'all's. No one can help you live your dream because they don't know your dream. And you're not telling them your dreams. They're not even asking. No one, anytime you go out and you go get you a business coach or mentor, anybody asking you what's your dream. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Where would you like your business to be? Your business is not technically your dream. Y'all do know this stuff, right? Your business is an ends to a mean to get to your dream. Your dream has nothing to do with your working. And I know somebody out there, I'm like, well, my dream, no, your dream don't. If your dream, if you were able to live your dream out without working at all, you would 100% do it. I can guarantee you nobody dreams of working. Not even your own business. Your dream is to spend time with the people that you say you care about and love the most. Maybe travel the world. Maybe help the homeless. I don't freaking know. But your dream is never going to be tied to you doing any work for anybody else or yourself. And that's a scary thought to even think about. So I need people to just move forward with your dreams. You're having them for a reason. No one can do anything for you or against you when it comes to your dream. The only people on this planet that can make your dreams come true is you. The only people on this planet that can stop your dream is you. It has nothing to do with anything else. So you got to make this stuff make sense, y'all. You have to. And you got to know that, look, you are a good person. I think everybody, I'm going to say everybody, most of the people on this planet wake up with good intentions. Most people, even the most diabolical people you can think about, most of them wake up with good intentions. Nobody wakes up and say, I want to be a failure. Nobody wakes up and say, I want to do the wrong thing. I think there are more people that wake up and say, I want to be successful. I want to do the right thing. I think there's more people that wake up that way. But in the midst of waking up to going through your day, it get lost. A lot of this stuff get lost. And the reason why I get lost is because As soon as you open your eyes, there's 103 million different distractions coming your way. And it's easy to lose focus when you're not used to focusing. So I tell you this morning on this beautiful Monday, on my 136 weeks of going live, you're right there. You're in that place where you can start capitalizing on your dream. You're there. You just haven't done anything with it. And that's cool too. But it's time for you to start breaking this stuff down and walking the walk. It's time for you to start making a difference in not just your life, but the people's lives that you say you care about and love the most. You don't have time to procrastinate. You don't. And it is what it is. But you're strong enough. You're capable enough. You're all these positive things that people tell you all the time to accomplish what you need to accomplish. It don't matter what your performance review said. I know you didn't get that 6% raise, that max that they can give you at your job, and you wind up getting a 2% raise and you feel like you should have got at least 5%. And one of your peers that do less work than you wind up getting a 5% raise and you do more work with them. I know you got look on that job for that promotion. They just networking with people that they like, and that's who they put in position. I know they bring everybody in your job and sit them with you to go through training on the job, but they'll never give you a raise and they'll never promote you. I understand. But these are reality checks that you need to be focusing on your last name. You need to be focusing on your last name, not your first. All these other things that are out here, all these other distractions, they don't mean nothing. Get in your lane, control the things that you can control, and continue put one foot in front of the other and keep it pushing. I got a lot of love for my social media family, no matter what platform you're on, because y'all been supportive of me from day one. And I want to tell you all that I appreciate y'all a lot. Y'all have given me a lot of energy to move forward with things like Zabo103TV.com. So I can continue pushing the information out there to people that want it, even though when I'm not allowed to give them on these social media platforms. It allowed me to think how I can get this information to you all without it costing you an arm and a leg. So if you haven't subscribed just yet to Zabo103TV.com, go ahead and get subscribed. We're about to go live on my network in about 30 minutes. So I wanted to pop in here real quick and make sure, everybody know I'm about to get ready to go live. I'm going to put some up in my story on all my platforms. The link is in the bio. Definitely tap in right now. We're about to go up. It is what it is. But more than all of that, I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing day. I don't know if I'm going to be back live today on social media, but again, I am going to be live on the network. So, people on the network been asking me about the Law-Abiding Citizen Community Board. The community board is back up. They had to work out a couple of kinks. So we're going to get active in the community board today as well. So I'm probably going to be active in there all day for the most part because it just seemed like the right thing to do. And we're gonna start getting this ball rolling, y'all, because that's what it's about. So again, y'all, I'm gonna get up off of here. Again, have an amazing, amazing Monday. Hope your week goes the way you got it planned. And remember, there's no reason to give up. There's no reason. It's actually up right now. The community board is up right now. So it popped up, I think that last night, probably around like midnight. How long you going to be on the network? My own network, I'm probably gonna be in for about like an hour, hour and a half. And then I'll be probably in the community board probably all day. The lives on my network are recorded. Um, and yeah, they definitely changed, Lady Hustle. The lives on the network are recorded because I know people are at work. And it'll be up in live with Zabo 103. So you'll be able to tap in there on the pre-recorded side if you missed the live. Thursday, I'm gonna be live twice on the network. Thursday, we're going back down to property number 29. So all y'all know how it's so the service is so choppy down there. There ain't really a lot I can do about it. But Thursday, I'll be live in the morning time at property number 29. So y'all on the network will be able to tap in with me down there. As far as in the night live on Thursday, I'll be live Thursday night as well at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All the times at East Coast time, y'all. So definitely tap in. Again, if you haven't logged in and subscribed to Zabo103tv.com, we're going up. The first episode of the course will be up on Wednesday morning. So for people that are on the network, the course, the first episode will be out on Wednesday. Just FYI. So look, y'all, again, I appreciate y'all. Banks look at two different things for qualification, W-2s versus 1099. Yeah, 100%. They look at your willingness to pay and your ability to pay. Your willingness to pay is going to be your business credit or your personal credit, and your ability to pay is going to be the income that you generate, whether that's W-2 or 1099 or whatever you have. But they're going to look at your income and your business credit or your personal credit, depending on how you have things set up. So the replays will be up and running up today and tomorrow, live on the network. Yes, the live today. What's up, family? On the network. As soon as I get off the live, which we get on at 11:30. It's probably only gonna be an hour, and we're gonna go ahead and knock this stuff out, and we're gonna go from there. So definitely, if you miss it, you can catch the replay on the network as well. That'll be up today as well. Look like we got somebody in here that wants some attention. They're talking about he not rich and he not an expert. I'm definitely not an expert, and I'm definitely not rich. I ain't never claimed to be no expert of nothing. And we all know that rich don't exist. So I'm definitely not rich. It's not a real thing. People be coming in trolling, be grown men coming in, ain't even told they kids thank you. He worried about if I'm rich or not, or I'm some type of expert, and his kid at school getting free lunch. I'm gonna say that one more time. He's worried about me being an expert and making sure the world knows that I'm not rich, and his kid is at school getting free lunch. Make that make sense? You trolling, sleeping on somebody's couch. You trolling, and you can't go live. You don't even have a picture up. You can't have nobody see you do this stuff because the person that house that you live in, if they saw you trolling, they would kick you off their couch. Think about what I'm saying. Wealthy people don't troll folks, y'all. Poor people troll people, y'all. They want people to be in their misery with them. And that's unfortunate. Poor little tink tink. So look, y'all, I'm gonna get up off of here. Again, if you haven't subscribed to Zabo103TV.com, definitely tap in. We going up. I'm gonna be live in about 30 minutes. Well, about 25 minutes. And we're gonna catch up for about an hour. And we're gonna do what we do. We're gonna keep moving forward. For those that ain't on the network just yet, stay strong. I can't stress that to you enough. You are right there. Stay strong, stay strong, stay strong. You're gonna have to make this happen one way or the other. Nobody's gonna come to save you. You cannot give up. It just is what it is, y'all. So this replay, for the most part, obviously it's gonna be on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. I'll tag this as well. I don't know what I can tag. I can tag it as something. I don't know what I can tag it as, but I know it's not like our normally lives that we normally have. But before I got on the network, I felt the need to get on here, and I don't know, man. Just let people know that it gets better for sure, lady. Also, it gets better, y'all. It gets 100% better. You just gotta keep staying the course. I can't stress that to you enough. It took me from the time that I made a decision to about 32 months for everything to change. 32 months, almost 3 years. And in the past, some will go a year, 2 years. I'm like, man, I'm doing something different. This ain't working. But if I would have gave up this last time, 32 months in, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I still would probably have that same mindset that I had back then too. Thinking that, man, I got this job. I'm making a couple $100,000. I'm straight. I ain't got to worry about nothing. I ain't tripping about nothing. It is what it is. I'm not going back and forth about nothing. I make good money on my job. These people be making up stuff about how all this money they making and they ain't living a life and doing all this stuff is all cap. I'll probably be in the exact same boat if I would have gave up. But I was determined not to give up this time around. And I'm happy that I didn't. And I can assure you, you're going to be happy that you don't give up too. It's important, y'all. So look, y'all, love for a lot of y'all. 100K is nothing anymore. I mean, I'm not gonna say that 100,000 ain't nothing. I don't know if that's 100% accurate, right? If 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 you have a job and you're making $100,000 a year, if you understand the target and what you're doing, 100K is a lot. If you don't have a clue what you're doing, you can make $1 million a year and it's not enough. I'm gonna try that one more time because it is crazy. The dollar don't go as far as it used to, and it's gonna continue being that way, right? But if you make $100,000 a year and you understand how to connect the dots, it can change your life. And that's not save, that's an income that you're getting. If you make $1 million a year and you don't know how to connect the dots, you can be in a lot of trouble. You can be worse off than a person that's making 40 grand a year. And that's pretty scary because there are a lot of people that make a decent salary, but they have no clue what to do. Zero. And that's what becomes wild when I start to think about these things. Say $274 a day. Try $11.41 an hour, and that's before taxes. Try $11.41 an hour, and that's before taxes. It's a scary thought. It's a very, very scary thought. And this is the reason why people struggle and don't understand they're making $6 an hour after taxes if they make 100 grand a year. That's y'all. Very well. They owe on taxes, they in debt. That's a lot of it's just a lot of variables, y'all. But again, it goes back to being able to connect the dots. You know, most people are experts at whatever products that they sell, whatever service that they provide, which is amazing. Wealthy people know how to connect the dots. No matter what the situation is, wealthy people know how to connect the dots. That's the difference. And this is the reason why a lot of people are stuck at their job, because the fear is one thing. And this is just me, and I'll say this, and I know I've been wrapping up for a minute, but I'll say this, and I'll try to be clear, and I'll try to make this make sense. When I get in fear, I run to it. Of course, I'm doing my I'm calculating the risk and all the other stuff. But when I see something that I want to do and I know that it's legal and I'm afraid or I'm in fear, I run to it. A lot of people won't do that. When a lot of people get in fear about things, they pull back. They try to watch and see what's going to happen. I've learned the things that I'm in fear of, I've learned that there are greater things on the other side. I've learned that. So when I didn't look at a situation and I see that it's legal and there's nothing illegal about it, if I've looked at it and it's legal and there's nothing illegal about it, if I'm in fear of doing it, I'm doing it. And I'm doing it fast. I just got to go and get it out the way. So I ain't got to be I ain't got to be in fear no more because it'll be over. I know there's greatness on the other side of fear. And every time I've done that, I've realized fear not real. Think about this for a second. I want y'all to think about this for a second. I got 99 employees as of today, right? Right? Want y'all to watch this for a second. Want y'all to really pay attention to this. Do you understand how much fear I was in when I started retiring my family members? When I started hiring people? I got to make sure these different businesses that I'm doing is going to run so they can get their paycheck. These facilities that these people are at, making sure the lights are on, making sure the lease is paid, making sure they got heating and air, making sure the toilets work in these facilities. All the behind the scene things that goes into a business that people have no clue about. They think that, oh, you got a business, you're making money. Where's the product? It's just the product. It's just the product. It's just the service. It's just the service. There's a ton of things that go behind it. Do you understand how wild it is to be responsible for 72 households? If your businesses go under, it ain't just your household you worried about. You worried about 72 other households. I don't think people understand. That's a lot to put on a person. Not to mention me starting my own network. Ain't in no form of tech at all. I'm not in no tech space. So for me to start my own network like Zabo103TV.com, it's not on YouTube. It's not on Facebook. It's not on Twitch. It's not on Rumble. It's my own network that I created. Think. So what does that mean? There's all these other things competing with all the other things that's on my plate, right? Then I go live on social media anyway, while having my own network to do all these different things too. But I go live on social media anyway to bring awareness around all the different things that I have going on. Think about what I'm saying. Whether you're dealing with trolls or other distractions or whatever it is, think about all of these different things. I'm just one man. There's a lot to fear. And out of all those different things, I still have a wife to take care of. I still got kids to take care of. Think about what I'm saying, y'all. The fears that you are experiencing, they not real, y'all. And if you are in that much fear about it, research what you got going on. Make sure it's legal. Make sure you ain't going to jail behind none of this stuff, right? If it's legal and you're just afraid because you don't want to fail, you need to be sprinting to it. Because the reality of it is there's greatness on the other side of that fear. That I know for sure. And you can't keep beating yourself over the head with all of these different fears and keep, oh, I got this great idea, but I'm in fear, so let me give up. I don't want to take no chance. Oh, I got this great idea now. It's new. But that's really risky right there. I don't know if I want to do that. So now you're in fear, and now you're scared again, so you don't do it. Every time you come up with an amazing idea, you keep giving up. None of your ideas has ever hit this planet by you. All of your ideas are hitting this planet from other people that you ain't ever met. Every time you see your idea, like, man, I thought about doing that. Man, I should have did that. Man, I would have did that. I'd have been rich. Don't spend your whole life saying that you thought about something and you never did it. What you have in your head is realer than what you have in your presence right now. What you have in your head is realer than this mouse that I got in my hand, the money you got in your bank account, the clothes you got on. What's in your head, you got to bring to light, people. That's what this stuff is about. So look, y'all, again, I love y'all. I hope everything y'all have set out to do this week, y'all get accomplished. Stay the course, stay the course, stay the course. I'm going to get up off of here. I got about 15 minutes before I go live on my own network, Zabo103tv.com. The link is in the bio if you haven't subscribed. To my people that are subscribed, we're going up. You'll be a millionaire. It's going to happen. That's a fact. Well, think of it this way, right? Being a millionaire is in line with what your net worth is, right? So you got to make it probably more tangible, right? Do you want to have $1 million in the bank? Which I wouldn't suggest that, right? Do you want to have $1 million in assets? Do you want to have $1 million in cash flow? Like, you got to be a little bit more where you want to be, right? And that's got to make a difference, right? Assets wise, perfect, right? And that's where you got to start accumulating things, right? You can go out there right now and go get you $1 million term life insurance policy, and you will instantly be a millionaire. It don't mean nothing. It can't even use the money. If you go out and go get you $1 million worth of assets, is that $1 million cash flowing? Is it money coming through those assets that you're able to create more money with. See, when I leave this planet, my goal is to have my bloodline to become trillionaires. We're going to touch that $1 billion in 10 years. We will be in a billionaire status in 10 years. It is what it is. I've already seen it. It's a scary thought. It's very scary the more I think about it. So in 10 years, we're going to touch that billionaire status. It's going to happen. But before I leave this planet, I'm going to make sure I'm going to do everything in my power so my bloodline can see trillionaire status. And that's pretty scary. I'm going to put a lot of weight on my kids' shoulder, my grandkids' shoulders, my great-grandkids' shoulder. Put a lot of weight on their shoulder. But they're going to have a nice head start. They're going to have an amazing head start to accomplish the vision that I have. And I'm going to be watching the whole time. Because even though my body will leave this planet, my energy going to be here forever. Think about what I'm saying. It's going to be here forever. So look, y'all, I'm going to get up off here. I got to get on the network. Again, if you haven't joined, Zabo103tv.com. The link is in the bio. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy. I might try to get back on all platforms later on. But I don't know. I got a bunch of filming to do tonight. So we'll see what happens. I might pop live on some of these platforms, probably around like what time is it? 11:30, around like 2 o'clock sometime. I might pop live back on these platforms around 2 o'clock today. It just depends. So again, replay will be on Zabo103 on Instagram, Zabo103 on YouTube, Zabian Gibson on Facebook. I'll download this as well and get this on the network for the people that's on the network. So shout out to the people on the network again. Y'all go ahead and get that situated. It's gonna be real, y'all. It's gonna be real. Congratulations, family. Congrats. In the meantime, look, y'all be good. Have fun being bad. And to the people on the network, I'll see y'all in about 10 minutes. Peace.